A new generation of Scotland fans will see their country at a men's World Cup for the first time. It's been 28 years since they last played in the competition, and they qualified in style, beating Denmark 4-2 in a nail-biting match at Hampden Park. Our sports correspondent Andy Swiss was there.
An unforgettable ending to a quite unforgettable night, as Scotland's World Cup wait came to the most dramatic, most dazzling finish.
Absolutely astonishing!
Superheroes on the pitch.
We're going. America, Canada, Mexico.
And indeed off it, and at last they're there.
There's no better way than today than the last minute. It's so much joy.
I still can't believe it. I'm in disbelief.
One of the best moments of my life.
For fans Spike and Ivy, who went to every qualifier, life doesn't get much better.
Birthing my children, birthing my grandchildren, and tonight. So it's third in line, because we've not been there for a long time.
The both of us cried. You know, it was just, I'll do it again now. It's just unbelievable.
Right from the very start, it had been a night of extraordinary theatre. Scott McTominay sparking pure pandemonium, a goal as brilliant as it was breathtaking to put Scotland ahead.
What a goal!
After the break though, Denmark equalised, and although Scotland retook the lead, Patrick Dorgu made it 2-2, and for the hosts, heartache beckoned. Somehow they had to find a winner, and deep into injury time, guess what? First, Kieran Tierney sent Hampden Park into Euphoria, but if that was good, what followed was even better. As from the halfway line, Kenny McLean sealed it in quite sensational fashion. Scotland had done it. After 28 years of frustration, the World Cup beckons once more after a truly nerve-shredding night.
We just keep going right to the end, and one of the craziest games of football. We've certainly put the country through it, but I'm sure it will worth it. We're going to the World Cup, and I can't believe it.
You have just witnessed history!
Well, this was a night that those here at Hampden Park will certainly never forget. The Scotland fans came here in hope, but they could never have imagined how their World Cup wait would end in quite such astonishing fashion. And you could see just what it meant. For Scotland, it's been the longest of journeys, but it's reached the sweetest of endings. Andy Swiss, BBC News, Hampden Park.
Well, I'm sure there were celebrations long into the night. It's now the early hours of the morning for many, I'm sure. Let's talk to sports journalist Heather Dewar, who joins us live from St Andrews in Scotland. Good morning and congratulations.
Good morning to you. Yes, it is a momentous moment, and I don't think I've ever felt this way about Scottish football. It's very, very un-Scottish, but thank you, we will take that.
Absolutely, it's fantastic result and so exciting. Just talk us through what was going on after that match.
Yeah, well, I mean, the fans just going absolutely crazy. I mean, the thing about this particular game was not just, what happened during the match. It was kind of the dying moments of the match that really sealed it. It felt like it was going to be very Scottish, as I said, where the game got to 2-2, and then the 2 stoppage time goals, absolute belters. We had 3 cracking goals to write it. In fact, in the 3rd minute, Scott McTominay with his bicycle kick, which was absolutely remarkable. And then you had Kieran Tierney in the 93rd minute coming in with a curling effort. And then Kenny McLean on the 98th minute, shooting and scoring from the halfway line and putting the game to bed. So the whole thing, it was absolutely incredible for Scotland. The fans going wild, people kissing, hugging each other, because we've waited so long for this. Scotland have waited 27 years. The last time in the World Cup finals was 1998, and that was under the now departed Craig Brown. And as a journalist, it's been very difficult to report on these big occasions and find people to speak to about it from a reporting point of view as well. But it is a generational moment, and this will go down in history as one of the best, if not the best, Scottish moments, Scottish football moments.
So the anxiety of playoffs is now put to bed, which is amazing. And I was just reading what the head coach said to the team before this match, Steve Clark, saying, "Play with the anticipation of success, not the fear of failure." What a great line to give to the team. And do you think it was about that? It was about the team's mindset going into this?
Yeah, I mean, I think part of the problem for Scotland is that we've seen so many periods of failure. And actually, you know, when I say it's a very Scottish thing to do, it is because what tends to happen is that we snatch defeat from the, you know, jaws of victory. We just, we have this capacity where we might be 2-1 up, for example, and then another team will score and we go on to lose the game. It's not something that we've been particularly adept at. And I think there has been, it's not necessarily a lack of confidence, but I do think to a certain degree a lack of belief that Scotland can do it. They've got some fantastic players in the squad, but it's putting everything together and eventually just putting that game to bed. I mean, we look at Scotland rugby, for example, last weekend, and look at what happened, their complete capitulation. So to actually go on and do it, have that confidence, and actually, Steve Clark is very good at instilling that kind of confidence in his players, but they needed that big moment. They needed that big moment to do it, and they have gone out and done it now.